where it's folded.
Yeah.
Okay, female horse over 4 years of age. So a mare is a female horse over 4 years of age. Usually after having an offspring. And so we say calving in cattle and horses, we say what? What? Fallon? About foaling. After they folded. A filly. Young female horse. Under 3 years of age. What's a brood mare? One that's used strictly for breeding. So a mare that is used strictly for breeding. Over 4 years of age. A stallion. What's a stallion?
An intact male horse under 4 years.
A male horse over 4 years of age. Usually he's being used for stud. A colt. What's a colt? Nobody?
Male under 3 years.
A male under 3. A young male horse under 3 years of age. What's a gelding?
Castrated.
Castrated male. Is that all there is to it? Castrated male. What's a foal? Young horse, male or female. A foal. It hasn't been weaned yet. It's still on the mother. Under 6 months of age. Interesting markings on that foal. I've never seen one spotted like that. Okay, you hear people a lot talking about horses. When they talk about a horse's size, they talk about hands. So what does a hand represent? And where do they measure it? They measure it right at the top of the withers. And when they talk about the number of hands, what does a hand represent? That's my hand. What?
4 inches.
4 inches. So most people's hands from here to here are 4 inches. So when they talk about the height of a horse, they talk about it in terms of hands, and that represents, if they say he's 10 hands, he'd be how many inches?
4 inches.
What?
40 inches.
40 inches, yes. So it's a unit of measurement for horses. Each hand equals 4 inches. Has anybody ever measured their hand from here to here? Is that what it is? Nobody knows? But if you measure your hand from right here to right here, it'd be pretty close to 4 inches. Okay, pony. Mine is exactly 4. A breed of, so what's a pony? A breed of horse that is under 14.2 hands. At the withers. So how many inches is that? .8 inches. What's a light horse? Here I'm talking about light horses all the time.
Not a draft horse, something used for racing or drinking.
Yeah, so most horses that are riding size, that aren't big cart pullers or used for draft. So they're about 14.2 hands. They're 800 to 1,200 pounds. So a lot of quarter horses are in that 11, 12, 1,300 pound range, most quarter horses. There's always exceptions, they're a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller than that. But that's kind of the range. So light horses. Most horses, they're above 14.2 hands and they're 800 to 1,200 pounds. Now I used to, when the scale worked out there, I used to weigh a lot of the quarter horses that we had here on the farm. And there'd be quite a few quarter horses be over 1,200 pounds. So that doesn't catch them all. Draft horse. What's a draft horse? Horses that do a lot of work. Draft means pulling. They're above 14 hands. I always like going to the state fair and going over and looking at the Budweiser Clydesdales if they have them there. If they don't have them, they have a different Clydesdale outfit that's a more local one. And those horses are huge. And a lot of them weigh over 2,000 pounds. So their horses that weigh from 1,100 to 2,500 pounds. Last night, they've had that big storm back on the East Coast, and last night I was looking at, on my Facebook page, and there was a truck, a big semi, it looked like a milk tanker, and he was stuck off the road in the snow, it slid off somehow, and they had a team of 4 big draft horses that were pulling him out. It's kind of cool. Okay, horse colors. What's a bay?
It's like a deep dark brown,
It's what?
it's like a deep dark brown, almost black.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it than that, isn't there? Brown body, black mane and tail. Black socks on all four legs. So that's what a bay looks like. Brown body, black mane, black tail, and you notice the socks are black on all four legs. So that's what they call a bay. What about a brown? Light areas on the muscle and flanks. They're black mane and tail. Chestnut or sorrel? What's that? What color would that be?
Things.
What?
Technically two different things.
Okay. So reddish or copper, red body. Same color male and tail or flaxen. Basically red. So some people call those chestnuts, some people call them a sorrel. Okay, I'm going to put these on my portal where you can open it up and go to it and look at them, because we'll have a little quiz and I'll show you one and you'll be kind of like multiple choice and you got to pick what color it is. And there's going to be some markings on there too. Okay, so I'll try to make sure it's up in my portal here in the next few days. The apple gray. Mixture of white and black hairs. Sometimes you get a little lighter with age. Pinto, paint, or calico. Pinto is a Spanish word meaning painted. Irregular color, white areas, white, black, white and other colors other than black. So to me, they look, that horse looks just like a quarter horse except for his color markings. And that's what makes him the Pinto breed. The color marking, color pattern. Spotted, or real popular in Oregon, I think even developed in Oregon, the Appaloosa. They're really big in the Northwest, so Oregon and Washington. And I guess they're popular some down here. But they're really, when I first moved up to Oregon, Appaloosas were really popular up there. They've got lots of variations and patterns in their coat. Black, bay, brown, chestnut, white, and dark spotted. Over the hip, white with dark spots over the entire body. Palomino, golden color, lightest shades of gold, lighter mane and tail, white, silver, or ivory. Beautiful looking horses. Palomino. Dun or buckskin. They're tan in color, various shades with a black mane and tail. Black stripe down the back, black mane and tail and black legs. Black goes above the knee and above the hock. White. The true white horse is born white and remains white throughout his whole life. Some horses are born and their shades change a little bit, but not with a true white. Snow white hair, pink skin, brown eyes, rarely blue. A roan, mixture of white hair with one or more basic colors. White with bay, you call it a red roan. White with chestnut, a strawberry roan. White with black, blue roan. Okay. We'll stop right there. Let's take a 10-minute break before our lab, and then somebody get ready to volunteer to be first. I've only gotten 2 PowerPoints. I got Brian's and I got Taylor's.
Did you guys do your PowerPoint? Did you guys send it to him?
Forgot that.
I sent it to him, but apparently it didn't get it.
만나고 매일 새로워져 답답했던 마음이 뻥 뚫려서 심장이 뜨거워 너무 뜨거워서